Welcome to Trinity Archives. I'm Joe Lapinski.
And I'm Marissa Maggs.
And we are two archivists working in the archives of Trinity Church, Wall Street. Trinity Church has a fascinating history that dates all the way back to 1697. And in this video series, we share pieces of that history with you through questions that you, the audience, ask of us, the archives. So please feel free to leave questions for us about Trinity's history, items and records in our archives, archival practice, whatever they are, we'll do our best to answer them in an upcoming video. Someone has asked, they're curious about what role St. Paul's Chapel played on George Washington's Inauguration Day.
So even though the Declaration of Independence was approved by Congress in 1776, George Washington was not inaugurated as the first president until April 30th, 1789. Before Washington, D.C., and before Philadelphia, New York was briefly the capital of the United States from 1785 to 1790. During the inauguration, Washington stood on the portico of Federal Hall, located just 1 block away from Trinity and a few further from St. Paul's, and took the oath of office administered by the Chancellor of the State of New York, Robert Livingston. Afterwards, Washington entered the hall to deliver his inaugural address. Following the address, Washington, as well as both parties of Congress, walked up Broadway to St. Paul's to worship, where the service was presided over by the Episcopal Bishop of New York and Trinity Rector, Samuel Provoost. The pew at the north side of the chapel was reserved for Washington and his family. Since this would have been a box pew, it had a canopy and was richly furnished. He continued to attend services at St. Paul's until 1790, when the capital of the United States transferred to Philadelphia. Washington's pew, as seen in this photograph, remained at St. Paul's until the chapel's renovation in 2016. But still hanging on the north wall of the chapel is one of the earliest known representations of the Great Seal of the United States. The painting was commissioned by the Trinity Vestry in 1785, and in this version of the seal, the bird is a turkey rather than the bald eagle we know today, as it was favored by Benjamin Franklin as the national symbol. This painting still hangs in the same location today.
That's all we have for today, but we'd love to hear from you. We welcome any questions you have, and we'll do our best to answer them in a future video. Thanks for tuning in.